are the Dwarves, a kingdom that thrived hundreds of years ago in the Mediterranean, bringing us the popular religion we know and love today as modernism. The mountain-dwelling people originally kept to their island, but once they sprang from their hiding, they soon infected the world with their seed, showering many families with their heirs. Our story continues with Queen Alexandra III, embroiled in war and treachery. She was worried her son and heir Milo was not a tough boy, nor a cunning leader. He was smart, but would that be enough to hold the realm together? She would have to take out as many rivals before she passed. Another thing she was pleased to see was that the religion of her forebears, modernism, was spreading throughout Europe and to Asia. Her final act would be to declare war upon Rome, but she would not live to see victory, passing in the year of our father 1100.
So hopefully you're enjoying it so far. If you are, please do leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new. It really helps the channel and it helps me to keep motivated. So obviously there's quite a few different styles going on at the moment. I'm just practicing how I want to go ahead with this year in terms of editing and how I can get out videos faster and the different ways of sort of recording and editing. So yeah, any suggestions? If you are a school of the film, then do give me your comments. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys, and hopefully enjoy the rest of the episode. Thanks. Bye.
Young Philip needed a wife, and not just any wife, but a wife of dwarven descent, and one that came from a prestigious family. And luck would have it that there was just one within the Byzantine Empire who had a giant of a man for a father. Milo, as a new king, needed loyal subjects and vassals, so he appointed the most powerful to the council. Meanwhile, the war in Rome went splendidly.
My lord.
Yes?
We have taken Rome.
Good. But all was not well within the kingdom, for those vassals that he had appointed turned on King Milo. But Milo was a smart man, and he'd married off to powerful allies, and them he called in, and they... Oh my God, that's hard to do. And Milo conjured all the allies he could, and together they defeated the rebel scum. Milo may have been a small man in stature, but he was whole of body, fit as a fiddle, they would say. Although tired of war, Milo was called in to one after another. Milo became arrogant, though, and he took one too many vassals from his disloyal subjects, and it pushed them over the edge, and they were soon too many for him to fight. Realizing the situation, King Milo had no other choice but to surrender his throne to his son for the betterment of the kingdom. Some men are born strong, some men are born wise, some men know their situation and play to their strengths. And that's exactly what Prince Philip did. Went down the diplomatic route. No sooner had Philip entered the chamber of kingship was he then deposed. Although things were not going all that well for Prince Philip, a daughter had made him feel a lot better, and he began to cheer up. And he found a fantastic knight which he really fell in love with, not in a gay way though. Roger, an absolute fantastic man, a blade master, could kill a man with a whisper. He needed a few more knights to accompany this great man, though, and Oda, she was a giant of the woman, and so he married her into the kingdom. While, as you can see, he allied Rome, recently conquered territory which he thought he could take advantage of in any situation that might occur in the future. Now, obviously, his father, he did not hate the man, and he did have to come to his aid when, as you can see, that his father had many enemies. And the miners, not the miners as in miners, but the religious miners, and not children. This is going to get really confusing. They're not children, as in miners, children, and they're not the stone miners, mining stone. They're the miners of... Anyway, it's religious uprising. So he had 2 other daughters, 2 twins, and he was very blessed. His first daughter had both inheritable traits, and the 2 little daughters, the twins, they inherited 1 of each of the traits. So he was very lucky in the genital department. And while Prince Philip had to fight off claims for his titles, it did not bring him total joy. At heart he was a miserable man, always having to fill the hole that the crown he'd lost had created in him. So Philip put his everything he had into expanding the kingdom, because he knew one day it would be his, and his duty alone, to keep the Dwarven kingdom together. So he expanded and he helped his father without any prejudice or any judgment. It was while conquering the kingdom of Barcelona that something terrible happened. He did not know for then, but his father and his wife had betrayed him, cooked by his own father twice, the kingdom and his wife, who he tried to imprison, but the traitorous bitch managed to get away. So he divorced her, obviously. And although he did not like marrying a child, it needed to be, for the alliance was what would save his ass. Years of expanding the Dwarven kingdom, even though it was not technically his, he was beloved by all. And he'd made his section of the kingdom very rich, and his soldiers were very strong. But there was one thing brewing in the Christian kingdom. A crusade was among them. It was being planned as he spoke to you right now. For this was the battle of survival between 2 Christian religious followings. One would die, and one would live. It did not look good at the very time, but modernism is a very strong religion. And do not fear it. For... I don't know what to say now. Look at that battle though, look how good it is. Oh man. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh man, a child died. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue like this now, guys. Oh, it's been fun, but yeah, I've lost so much footage, like 8 hours, right? And what, this video is gonna be bloody 20 minutes or something stupid. So yeah, we're gonna end after the Crusade. Look at that though, Battle for Europe, bloody First World War here. Yeah, so we're obviously looking quite good. We've got 35,000 troops against their 75,000. It's obviously numbers are against us, but I don't think it's not too bad. We've got decent troops. I've got obviously my religious troops now. That's like 5,000 men. Ton of those are knights and obviously men at arms or whatever. Yeah, so I'm now king, as you can see. I'm just commenting like this basically so we can witness the end. This is literally the end. How long have we got to go? I mean, guys, we haven't got too long obviously to go. So I just want to thank you guys if you stuck to the end. I know it was a short video. Literally, I'm gutted because I had to cut out so much footage, and I tried to make it the best I could. I just don't have the time to make a decent script and stuff because I've got 2 other videos to do. But yeah, so here we are. We're doing all right. We're cutting the numbers down. We're increasing on the Crusade. So yeah, please do give it a like and subscribe if you're new. It really helps the channel obviously, and it helps motivate me to continue. Please do leave a comment if you liked the sort of original, with me commenting like an idiot, talking like some English gentleman. I don't know what that was, to be fair, but I thought, yeah, I'll just give it a go instead of just like this now. Instead of like this, I thought I would put on an accent and make it a bit more fun to listen to, maybe. I don't know. That'll be for you to decide. But yeah, we've won the Crusade. We've obviously taken that now. Awesome. Okay, cool. Wicked. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. That is the end of this series, unfortunately. So yeah, hopefully you'll look forward to another. And yeah, awesome. Take it easy, guys. Bye.